What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're live. What's up, boys? All right, so I'm reading. We're doing a single monitor setup. There is no dual monitor. This is my brother's PC. This is my Blender render machine. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. If you've ever watched any of my Blender videos, you guys know what computer I'm using right now. But I'm reading your guys' chats off of my phone, so I can still read your chat. What's up, Bartek? What's up, Master Gamer? Yeah, so we're going to be basically... Just wanted to have a look at the streaming house, just because this is working on a wireless card, and it's not the greatest. So, just want to keep an eye on the health. But yeah, we're here in Blender, doing our thing. The boy's working on an Alien 6 kind of like animation skit. It's going to be like 5 or a couple of minutes. It's not going to be too long, but... basically representing Alien 6 from, you guys know AVP, the game. Let me just show you what I've done so far. Okay, so the 6 is terrible. That will change, obviously. But we're just dealing with, I mean, even, we got Ripley over here, pretty much. She's not looking too great. There's no blood or any effects like that so far. But what we're going to be doing today is just kind of animating 2 or 3 scenes with this dude over here. Forgetting about the tail, we'll just hide the tail in Ripley. Probably maybe even delete Ripley. We'll just keep Ripley in the background there. But we'll have like a camera scene where it will kind of be positioned like this, and then it will eventually we'll have something like over here, because I kind of want to do like a little raw, so to speak. Or just before we do the raw, I think we'll keep that for the actual animation, for the actual render. The final render, but we'll change the 6. I'll make it look more like the one from the game, because if you guys don't know, Alien 6 is an alien that you play in Alien vs Predator that released on the Xbox 360 back in the day, and it's actually a really cool game. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not the best, but it's not the worst either. And you play as Alien 6, which is like Specimen 6, and he kind of is like abused by its creators. There's a theory that Alien 6 became a Praetorian and then eventually grew to be a queen, or, you know. So, yeah, we're going to be messing around with this guy. So the first thing we're going to have to do, I don't know how long this video is going to be, is what it is. We're going to get rid of all the smoke. Also, I hope the microphone's good. Hope everything's good. Let's have a look. Yeah, streaming health is good. It's not Godzilla. I know you guys want to see Godzilla. I know. You guys do want to see Godzilla, but we're not doing Godzilla today. Just because I'm working on this, you know, we may as well just do it. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted to save, just because we've got this part 1. So it's going to be like part 1, maybe part 3. I just wanted to show you what we have been working on so far, though. As you can see, it's quite a bit. Let's have a look. That's animation test, I think this is the first one. I don't even know. I think the test turned into one of the animations. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think this is one of the... Oh, no. This is definitely a test because... Hold on a second. Yeah. This is definitely a test because nothing's really done here. Let's go ahead. I want to show you... I think it might be this one. Your boy works on like a whole bunch of scenes, and I'm in and out of them sometimes, which is also kind of annoying. So as you can see, I'm working on some stuff here for it. And it's supposed to be like an FPV sort of experience. It's rough. It's not the best so far. You know, you're all getting behind the scenes. But it's not too bad. I mean, I think that the actual scene itself will actually... let's load all the graphics, bro. Hey, boy got his Energade. So how y'all doing? We're back on the Blender machine. She's struggling as usual, but you know what's so funny? This computer is older than my computer. It's a 4th gen i7, so it's pretty old, but it's so legit. Like, this computer has just been chugging along like old faithful. So the scene looks pretty good. Obviously, this is all like pre lighting and stuff like that. You know, I do all of my lighting and all of those effects in Adobe Effects just because it's easier. Adobe After Effects or Premiere Pro, whichever. Man, why does it feel like there's like oil on that? But this obviously over here is going to look like, oh, hold on, let's put all of this here. So we'll have some smoke. It's going to look obviously more dense as well. But we got some smoke coming up here as well. The light kind of clipping through there, we'll sort that out. There's a lot of things that I've got to sort out in some of these scenes. But yeah, your boy been working on some stuff. That's a little bit of a preview. I'll give you maybe one more preview. Let's see over here. We can maybe do this one. I don't know. Let's check. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I think this is... Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is one of the other ones I was working on, one of the other scenes. Let's get rid of all the smoke for now. So yeah, basically looking over like this and... Damn, there's already another... There's an ad already. I put it on conservative. What nonsense is this? Apologize if you guys have to watch an ad so soon. That's crazy. Yishu, what are you doing, man? So this is basically, yeah, she's basically walking along here. I mean, the atmosphere is pretty cool. And this is all, obviously, again, color graded and stuff like that. Let's hope she loads without actually dying over here. Let's put the smoke in. We'll just add that. The cloud is also at the top there. I already noticed, as you can see, it's like got that atmosphere of like, you know, what the hell is in front of me, you know. Also claustrophobic. I didn't want the FOV to be too high, you know, like, you know, most video games you put it pretty high and it's very wide and looks like a fisheye. This gives you that claustrophobicness, you know. So yeah, there's some surprises in this. I don't want to actually show you any more just because there's quite a few little Easter eggs I've left in this as well. Some nods to, you know, some previous movies and some new movies as well. I'm going to probably add some more as well. But with that said, let's go ahead and what are we doing now? We got to do the Aliens Rising Up Part 1. So this is actually just like, we're just doing a scene of the face. So what we're going to do is just, let's go there, then we're going to do this, Control 0. Actually, what I must do in future is actually put up the, what buttons I'm using. I forget what I do. You know what? That's the craziest thing. You can be using Blender for like years and years and years, and you can forget pretty much everything if you don't do it for like a couple of months. Like this camera is tied to something, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay. As you can see, like when I move it and stuff, it like moves. It's weird. It's got its own mind of its own. But I can move it like this though. Okay, so we got the alien's face. I actually wanted to have it a more direct sort of. Let's see if we can have a more direct. Go a little closer. It's fine. Also, I don't know why it's so like. I don't know if it's so big like that. It's crazy. And move it over. Yeah. So like, I want to raise. He's already raised up quite a bit. So we're gonna put him back down again. So look here. Yeah, sorry about that. Also being no music. The people who I used to like use the music for like the channel and stuff and for stuff like this, they just started copywriting everything. So it's just, yeah, it's one of those things. One of those things, mine. Ooh. The rig is really good as well. You can find this model on Sketchfab. I'll put it in the description of this video, but I'll also put it in the description of the render when I'm done with the render. So yeah, the idea is to just basically, well, let's just put this on for now so we can get both of them down. Well, I don't want both to be the same. But the hands we don't really need to worry about. What we'll do is we'll just like grab, I think it's that one. There we go. There's it. Whatever is in the frame. This is one thing that I always like teach anyone. Whenever we've done any of these renders or any of the animations that we've done on the channel, what is in frame is what is important. All right, don't be animating the fingers when you know the fingers aren't even in the frame. There's just no point. So we've got it like that. We're just gonna get it in like a general position just for now. So we're gonna lower the torso. So look, it's this one over here. Okay, first we need to actually lower these legs. They kind of stretched a little bit, which is kind of funny. The cool thing is you can always like make them go back to like normal position. You can go all and then it kind of returns to its original origin. But don't be like afraid to move things around like this either. And this also isn't a tutorial, boys. I'm just gonna, this is like a tutorial-ish Like, it's kind of how I animate stuff. You can, if you're gonna do like a basic walk cycle, or there's general steps in order to doing walk cycles, running cycles, and stuff like that. You would have to certainly do those steps. But when it comes to stuff like this, you don't necessarily have to do those steps in terms of like, how can I say? I forget the terminology. Like I said, I haven't been on this in quite a while. But yeah. Yeah, again, it's not like a tutorial or anything, but I hope it will help you out, you know. Okay, so we're going to get them in a general like position. Again, let's just get it like that. And bring it sort of down. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Just don't want his face to be clipping into the ground too much, although you won't see that either. Also, these will be out more because when he raises up, you kind of want it to, you know, move. You raise me up. All right, this is the tail at the back. It's so hard because there's two torsos. This is tail control. The tail isn't rigged the best. I'm pretty sure somebody could rig the tail better. Like it is difficult to control this tail and to make it look convincing. But it is what it is. The cool thing about aliens is they're actually sort of really rubber looking and robotic looking. Their biomechanical nature makes them that way and makes it okay for people to like see it, and you know, it doesn't look that jank, if that makes any sense. Right, so what is this, by the way? Oh, this is just way up here. This is his knee. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be like much closer. It's fine. It's fine. So we got him in frame. Now let's just see how that looks. We're gonna just, again, don't worry about Ripley. We're not worrying about Ripley right now. Okay, so just lock and rotate that, because we've got other, see here, we've got other keyframes here, so we don't, that is actually the tail, so we can actually delete those keyframes for now. I'll go here, put this to 1, so that the entire body has been keyframed, every bone, every single bone. Okay, let's actually just see how it looks now. This is also a very important thing, is you got to kind of get your frame of reference of how it's going to look. We're going to go and put some smoke, because that's the whole effect. See, I'm going to definitely add more smoke. Got to add more smoke. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be like really dense. Yeah. It could also be, hold on, volumetrics. Nah, volumetrics is good. We don't have to have it any further back. So it would just necessarily be more or less, just pop it like that. I think I got it. There we go. I mean, you can make it more dense, but then it gets darker, if that makes any sense, just because it's got like, volumetric shadowing. But we can switch off the shadows, which is also something that we can do. Or what we can really do is just sort of add more smoke or change the lighting. The lighting is also going to change as well. We're going to have like flickering lights, just because it makes it look cool, you know, more cool. But for now, I just want to actually have a look why. Oh yeah. So the gun is the whole reason why you see the 6. You know, she dropped the gun. You sort of don't see her drop the gun just because I want to save animation time for other things. But you're definitely going to see the whole, you know, when she gets stabbed and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways. So I think that the frame's good. We can mess with smoke and stuff later on. Looks very alien-like. So that looks fine. Let's get rid of the smoke so we get some smoother frame rates. Yeah, you want your scene to obviously be as minimalistic as possible. Okay, so that is perfect. Let's go here. And we're going to want to be like, say, oh wow, the camera's actually moving. I forget that this thing is, that's silly of me. So bring that back. There we go. I'm actually going to go back in here. Just, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it has saved. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Alright, so how many seconds would we want this to play out? Well, we want this to be at least a few seconds. So rises. So just kind of got to like imaginate it. Oh, we can actually stop this camera as well, but it's fine. We'll deal with that at a later date. Just got to kind of like imagine in your head, like, how long would you want this to be? Think about like when him raising up. So I'd say we would have him go at about 100 frames. So there would be a position here, or a pose, and or like 50 frames obviously, and then a pose at 100 frames. So I'll do the last pose for this scene, part 1. So we know that everything has been marked. We're going to raise his torso first, just because it makes sense. Alright, I'm going to raise it to about there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sort of slightly kink this back in and this back down. I don't know. It just makes the animations always look a little better. At least for me it does. You know, you can kind of move the head a little bit as well. Also, don't feel like scared to do this. People feel like really afraid to move the body like this. Don't worry about it, man. What the camera don't see, it don't really matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep that exactly how it is. You see how his like knees are crossing over? Like an absolute goober. Alright, let's just fix that. The knees. Is the knees, man. Is the knees. It's not really this. I think it's these over here. These? No, these are for the arms. Which one did we pick the other? Yeah, it was this one, which is so weird. So, I don't know. Let's go to 100 frames. See if it's this one that can fix it. Sure, but can also... This can also fix it. I'd rather actually use that. That's fine. It's much better. Because that actually has got a lot more control. Well, then again, this just doesn't warp it. So I think this is better to use. My mistake, but it's fine. We'll deal with it for now. Yeah, the rig is like kind of all over the place. It is the one thing I did notice, is that the rig is a little bit all over the place. But that's okay. At least it's rigged. There we go. That's fine. Just fixing up all the gooberish stuff. Yeah, like your boy even forgot like how to smooth frames and stuff, dude. I still don't really know how to smoothen out frames how I used to know. Dude, I remember it being so easy, and now it's like you got to go into the graph editor. I remember it being much easier. I remember it being like I used to highlight, and I'm pretty sure it would be. Dude, what it was? Wait a minute. Hold up a second. Maybe I've just been getting confused. Ease mode, no. There used to be a way to like smoothen it out, super easy and fast and convenient. Now you gotta like go into the, I don't know if it's just me being a dumbass or, you know. I just want to just check on the, how's the thing? Yeah, we're all good. Okay, so we've got a general like looking pretty cool. And obviously what we're gonna do is we're gonna move his arms just a little bit. Actually, bring it like that. The fingers, obviously, I mean, we'll have to move the fingers now. Let's move this one back a little bit like so. Even though we're probably not gonna see it very well, because obviously the fingers in the frame. And I really do wish that there is a way. He's got the tongue thing, and he's also got a tongue. But I really wish there was on this rig a way to move his face in and out of the shell. Because if you know the queen actually moves in and out of the shell. I don't know, this could actually be a Praetorian. I made these spikes a little bigger just to make it a little more unique. I was messing with it, but this might be based on a Praetorian and not an actual queen. So that's that. I just wanted to have a look at some stuff here. Yeah. Hi there, guys. Yeah, I would have loved to have had like some way to control the shell of the head. And there is really no Yeah, there's no like, there's no bone that I'm missing that I haven't seen. Also, these squares are huge for the shoulders, my boy. Huge! Huge for the shoulders. But we do want to move them slightly. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just think of it like the hissing there. The legs be moving way too much, bro. Hold up a second. This one over here, straight down here, brother, man. What's up? This doesn't look good, if you know what I'm saying. I don't think you notice it on the other side as much. No, not really. And also, I think what we're going to do is start the frames at 10. I always like to do that, like 10 or 20, depending. Just because we're using I think it's the Bezier or whatever it's called. I forget the name. Bezier. And then we're going to smoothen it out, obviously, later on. And then we'll have to fix everything later on as well. But so far, we've got some sort of motion. Okay. The hands, that hand's fine. This hand's just like turning too much. I want this hand to kind of be facing the camera in a way. Sort of like, because these I want to like articulate in like a clawing fashion. Oh, I got an idea. What we're going to do, we're going to go back to 1. And then what I want to do is actually take his kop. In South Africa, we call the head a kop. I'm going to move it like that, which is fine. Because I think that this, yeah, this has already been done. Oh, no, we actually don't want to do that. Hold up. That looked jank as hell, dude. Okay, that's fine. What I want to do is move the head, rotate it like this. Because you're really not going to see him touching the ground. It really doesn't matter if his head's clipping in the ground. Throughout the whole... Oh, did it actually change it? No, it didn't. Hold on. Yeah, no, it didn't change it. I'll just grab that. Put that there. So it starts at 10, obviously. Pretty cool. I'll save. Remember, always save, boys. Save. We'll definitely do a Godzilla animation one of these days as well. The Godzilla from Moisty Man is really well done. So I think the torch will have it flicker. 100%. What else? Yeah, we're going to do the face quickly. Just wanted to see what it looks like. Okay. So I'm going to do that, so that if I pull it on this side, it pulls it up on the other side. So we're going to have this. Right. Oh, man, it sucks that I can't see his face now. So what we'll do is we'll put it there, it's 60. So I want to grab that. That one. Okay. None of those, that's fine. We don't want to touch those. This is the correct one for the front, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. What is that? Like that weird pink stuff that's coming through his teeth there. Maybe it's the gum. Might be the gum. It's a free model. I mean, come guys, can't be picky. It's free. So what I wanted to do was actually take... Oh, my bad, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, boys. Dog freaked the hell out. I don't know what happened. She went crazy, bro. I don't know, she's like, I just heard a whole bunch of like boxes going nutty, dude. Like, you know, the sound of the boxes. We got some like packing boxes that's close by. She's going nuts, dude. Anyways, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so we know that we highlighted those. So if we move that down here, it should be fine. I should have done this as well. But that's fine. We can do it here, just like that. Highlighted them. We can grab it just like that. Put it all the way at the back. Yes. Okay, so around, I'd say around here, I want to then go ahead, clear all of them. Okay. And usually what I would do here is use like, you'd go to here, I think it would be, was it the graph editor? Yeah. And then you would add, I forget how to do this now. Yeah, there we go. So you would basically add a modifier to it. It would be like a noise modifier and you'd make it go, you know. But for the sake of simplicity, let me be real with you boys. If you have Animate, you know you don't really need to do that. You can just do it yourself. It may take more frames, may take like you having to maybe go into say like the graph editor and mess with the thing a little bit, but you don't really have to use a noise filter. It's not really necessary. So we're gonna go, we can do it back. She's going back. There we go. Just like that. I'm just gonna hold it like that, just because if I move it like this, we can move it up and down. I don't really want to move it up and down. And I only want to do it when you see the thing. It like looks like shit now, but excuse my language. Looks like crap now, but we'll fix it. We could possibly even use a noise filter, but don't necessarily need it. It needs to be a lot faster, that's for sure. So what you can do is you can just highlight all of these. You can press S, and you can scale it. So they you know what the actual problem is I think that they might be too exaggerated. Yeah, like just a little bit, just a little subtle. Yeah, we might be able to get away with. Let's see if we can get away with it. I don't think we will be able to get away with it. We might be able to get away with it. Let's see. Yeah, kind of, sort of. We'll play with the scale as well. But again, we're not really seeing the face just yet. Here's the camera frame, so we're not really seeing it just yet. But that's why I would like to just take all of it and just kind of copy and paste it. Oh, it's only copy and pasting the last ones, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll just mess with it for now. I can grab it like this. This is the lazy way of doing it. It's also probably not doing the other side. But that's fine. For now, it's fine. This is only going to be a few frames at anyways. At any rate. It's going to be around... Let's test. I think we should make it around 120, just because I want him to kind of like face the camera just a little bit. Like 120 frames. We can mess with the lips and stuff. And we'll do the other side as well, just because we're going to have to. The front's actually going to be much easier. Yeah, the front ones are going to be much easier. I'm actually going to grab all of them. Just wanted to see what this is. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That's his teeth. Alright, that's pretty cool. So I'm actually going to grab all of this. Whoops. Nope. What is that? You know the other one's his teeth. No, that's his gum. Okay, there's two for his teeth. Interesting. So grab that one, grab that one, grab that one. And we can go to here. Now, this is kind of the more important one. You kind of don't want to mess this up, but I'm going to move it just with the G key. You can see how it's like moving its lip. It's kind of weird. Okay. Obviously, I wanted to scale that a little smaller. Let's see if we can. It's probably not good enough or detailed enough to copy and paste it just yet. Ah, see how it's like moving? That's why I don't like to use the G key. Because you see how it's like clipping in his face? In his face? That's why I don't like using G to do stuff like that. Also, I'm doing it the lazy way. Instead of just doing it each individual one. Okay. So we got this, which is, I think, really the culprit. If I move this here. Yes! Yeah, it's the culprit, man. Could have had a little bit of a better rig in terms of the lips and stuff. Well, I wouldn't say it's the rig. I don't know if it's the topology or the rig itself. Okay, so that is that the frame? Okay. So I'm going to try and do what we did with the bottom. Just go up. And then we go down. Okay. That's up and that's down. Okay. So it's exactly the same. So we don't mess that up. Just going to space them perfectly. I'll add some individualism to everything as well. It's kind of like when you create a character, you sort of do all the rough stuff first, all the symmetry, and then you do the asymmetry afterwards kind of thing. At least that's what I do. Okay, we're just going to go all the way. Makes no difference and go right over. Scale it a little bit smaller. Probably should have used the noise modifier, would have been much easier, to be quite honest. It works. The teeth need to move though. Like the teeth definitely need to move with it, so to speak, you know? And then his head from here is definitely going to start looking up to the camera. So I'll go to this. Yeah, it's that one. We can use this one as well. So at 120, he gonna be looking. He gonna be looking, bruh. You gotta look at that camera. But the rest of the body's not moving, I think. That's all, hold on. Yeah. So in order to kind of like change that, the best thing to do is just move it just slightly. Even like that, and you can move it like that. Just because it then changes sort of everything. Everything kind of moves, as you can see. But those legs though, dude, those legs are just jacked. Yeah, bring that back. Oh, yeah. Hold up. We got the butterfly effect going on here. Bring that back there. There we go. Hey, ha, hey. Hey, ha, hey, ha, hey. When you meet the queen, baby. I think the lips, like the front lips, need to rise a little more. Like right at the end there, you need to kind of like see it. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab this right here. Now I'm gonna go here, because now we know what the frame of reference is. Got a nice one here. So I think with this key, we're gonna go up like that, and then which way would it, there we go. Y, G, then Y. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one needs to go up. Yeah, you see, this is why you do it from the outside, or from the side view. But it's fine. We can do it like that. It just looks a little. I think maybe delete this keyframe. I think he kind of needs to do it like almost once. So I think where he rises up too much, I think it's this one. I'm not so certain. Let's drop that down just a little bit. No, wait, hold up. There. It's that one. Mustn't be too aggressive. Must only be one. Ah, it's still a bit too much. Yeah, it's a bit too much. I think it's this keyframe, yeah. I'm gonna delete it. Yeah, it was that one. Hiding in the dark, dude. Yeah, see that one little like, you know, that one little lip rise is fine. Like that one tiny, like twice so close together just looks weird and jank. That one tiny little, yeah, it's fine. It's like, you know, like, you know, like that. It's fine. Have we done the bottom? Is the bottom good? How's the bottom doing? It's all the way. It's just the side obviously is not done. So we actually should do that side quickly. Just grab it like this is fine. Oh, well, technically, actually, it is done. It's over on this side. So what I'm going to do is just copy. Just because it's not really within frame. So we don't really need to worry too much about it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Teeth. Now the teeth. It's the teeth, baby. We gotta do the teeth. Yeah, animating is just one of those things, boys. It's time consuming. It's taxing on the mind, the body, the soul. Which one would we want to use? Take the whole jaw out. And this one? Okay, it just like stretches it back and forth. That's the one we want to use. So right at about there, we can lock it. And then, because we know that we're going to see it soon. Actually, we can lock it around. Move that frame, keyframe to like 85. And now I want to go to the side and do it. It's just much easier. So up the lip goes, the teeth go kind of up, I guess. The lip goes down, the teeth sort of goes down a little bit. Let's not mess this one up. Ew, look, it's coming through the face. It's coming through the face. It's kind of why I don't like messing with it. Oh, but that does look pretty cool. And it definitely should be then up there like that. There we go. It's come through the face, man. See, it's supposed to be there. I can see it like through the... It's coming through the face. Stop coming through the face. There we go. Okay, so the bottom teeth can also move as well. We'll move it a little bit. But it's really not that important. Also, we'll see it only at about 80. Frame 80. Just I guess the little bit of movement helps, but that looks a little jank. I don't know why he's coming out so far like that. Ching! You know, like shoots out. This is weird. You know, in reality, it should just really go down when he sort of opens up his mouth. Imagine meeting this thing in a bed. dark place. I'm concentrating, boys. That's why I'm struggling to even talk. There we go. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. It's not going to look the best. But it doesn't have to look the best. There's going to be smoke and everything in front of it. Just has to be a little bit convincing. There we go. Yeah. I don't know why he has a tongue. I don't remember Xenomorphs having tongues. I'll be honest with you. I don't remember Xenomorphs having tongues, but yeah. Alright, let's just fiddle with these hands here. The tail... We can do something with the tail just for now, just because the tail is sitting there static. So we'll do this, even though Ripley's on the edge there. Just hanging off the edge. I've got a 1. So we'll just do this. Just so that like there is some sort of movement with the tail, I guess. We'll just lift it just a little higher. Yeah. And like 120, I'll just drop it down just a little bit. It's like the illusion that it's kind of moving. Let's have a look at the face there. That's pretty cool, but was that like that? That's an ugly face, eh? I gotta see the front. Yeah. I thought I'd moved a bone. It kind of does increase a little bit. Yeah. It is weird. Maybe there is a bone that I'm moving. What bone would that be? Is it this bone here? No. We didn't move that bone. Interesting. It could actually just be something to do with this. Yeah, it could just be. Yes. You see this thing behind you, and all of a sudden it just goes bonk. Anyways, it's so weird. Okay, so we're gonna want like their hand to sort of move like so. Oh yes, be creepy. It's gotta be creepy. Yes, gotta have that creepy sort of vibe to it. Yeah. Nice, a little bit curved, a little bit there. A little bit of a gay hand. There we go. There we go. That's position. The position is the position we want. Is the position we want? Yes, it's the position. There we go. Creepy crawly. Okay, no, just take that to frame 1. It's fine. Also, the least amount of keyframes, believe it or not, the better. The more keyframes you have in an animation, the more stock footage it starts to look, or not stock footage. What do they call that when it's like claymation or something like that? Yeah. So let's concentrate on, say, this finger. Let's just make sure. Okay, so there is no, I don't think there's any, so there's that, but there's no real, well, that's a pity. Is it on this side maybe? Sometimes it's only on one side. When you get like an IK, oh, no. What the hell is this? What in the world, boys? What in the world? It's so strange because like this is the actual foot's what's his name? What is this? Okay, that's for the jaw. Yes, that's also one thing we need to do. But first things first, just the hand. Okay, just like that. No, we need to get a hold of. No, see, these things move them up and down. So you gotta do one bone. Dude, fingers, That's why, like, for example, this should definitely have been rigged properly in terms of like, and no hate to the guy who created this. Like, it's free again. You can re-rig this, but basically what it should be is if I click this finger here and I press G, it should move the finger independently. So like, for example, if I take the hand, see what it does. Yeah, get jiggy with it, baby. So it should do that with the fingers. It makes things like 10 times easier. Now we're basically stuck with just doing it per bone. It's not the greatest. Also, I'm very bad at hands, so I think, yeah, this is where it's gonna be like all claw-like. Hear my sound effects. We don't have any music, boys, so yeah. I think this is one of the other ones. Oh right, yeah. It's only got 3 fingers, so. Okay, we can actually just use G to move it around. Didn't know you could do that. It's not really convincing though. Again, the cool thing about this is it has like that alien biomechanical. Okay, that finger moves way too quickly. Is it this one here? Yeah. So let's just get rid of this keyframe. I think it's that one. Yeah. So this should move up like this. Oh, come on. So I can't like move the finger with G to make it go down like this. Not with that other bone. It doesn't work. Okay, go ahead and grab this one. What the hell? That one? Or is it that one? Or is it that one? That's that one. That's the thumb. That is the thumb. Yeah, again, like, I really do suck at hands. It's the one thing. Like, Godzilla's hands, not bad. Because I've been doing it for a long time. Godzilla's hands, I'm not that bad at, but, you know, I could be better. Like, like, I'm sucking with these hands, for sure. See, we need to kind of, like, it needs to go back, yeah. When it comes in, and it's got to come in like that. It's got to make sense. It can't just be random movements, if that makes any sense. Like, it can't just be random movements. It's got to, like, this is random movements, but there is some method to the madness. Like, you can see how the hand is opening, and the fingers are, sort of like the 2 fingers are independent of each other, and the one is sort of stiff. A little stiffer. This one over here, I guess. No, it's not that one. It's actually this one. Yes. But now we got to do the fingers, which makes it even more annoying. It will give it more like depth and stuff. I'm not going to move it too much with those fingers. Just enough to have some sort of movement. Like, this one is moving way too, like, this one should be like there. There. Okay, that's fine. We can start doing the actual knuckle part. Well, technically that's actually not the knuckle. There's the knuckle over there. So then I wouldn't want to move this. It's weird, actually. Because you wouldn't want to move that, because that's not a knuckle. You'd want to move these. Because these are generally just the fingers, you know. Oh, you can move that one, yeah. Or you can stretch it. Is there a keyframe here? Okay, let's put one there. A little bit. Excuse you. Keeps going back to normal all the time. Bending those fingers, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's convincing enough for like one hand. Yeah, this obviously the knuckles there we'll be working on that one. This knuckle over here. That one. This. No. This one. Okay, bend them in. Out. Oh, that's actually perfect. Leave it there for a keyframe there, just because I want to lock it, and then bring that out there like that. Oh, that's going straight in. See, it's got to have like some method to the madness. It makes sense. Okay. Also, I don't time it, so like, if that opens like that, this keyframe's over here, if that makes any sense. Like for example, this is the max rotation, and then it starts to kind of, see on that one over there, the bottom finger. You just kind of match one or two, but don't match all of them, because then it just starts to look robotic. Okay, just it's this thing at the back here. There we go. Little bit. So it's got some movement to the hands, which is pretty cool. I think that this looks a little weird though. Just move that there. Whatever. It's kind of supposed to look weird, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And obviously, we're going to have to do it to the other hand as well. It is, boys. It is. I'll just go to 1. There we go. We're not going to do too many movements, just because again, it doesn't actually have to be this detailed like that. What I did now is just too much, to be quite honest. And you can also use this to sort of do both sides at the same time. This is for the thumb. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it out. She starts out like that, bringing it in. Okay, there we go. It's got like that pause in the thumb, which is cool. Okay, and then this one here. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this down. We don't even have to move it too much there. It's not in the frame. Okay. I don't like the rotation of this though. I'm not gonna lie. I do not like the rotation of it. The wrist itself. I think maybe just less of a rotation. Yeah, it's a little better. Let's add something to this knuckle over here, just a little bit. I wonder what the smoothing out of the frames would look like. I probably won't put any smoothing on just yet. That will probably be in the final product, but sometimes you don't need it, sometimes you do. Let's save because we've done so much. We don't want to have it crash. That's happened many times to me. So again, this is going to go from this scene to another scene. Just want to check on the... How's the stream going? Yo, it's been going well. Lacquer boys, we're in an hour and we've done the first scene. Hell yeah. It's pretty cool. We're going to go to 120. Yeah, it's 120 frames. I just wanted to see, again, how it looks. Also, what I'm going to do is have the torch light over here flicker. Just give it a little better, like more ambience. Let's have a look and see. We should be able to go into this mode and see the torch. Let's have a look. No, we'll have to go into the rendered mode, which is fine. Okay, I'm going to also just switch off all of these, I think. Yeah, there we go. Let's get rid of all these cubes for now. There we go. So we got like all that other stuff out of the way. Okay, let's make it flicker. I'm gonna just do it animation based. So actually, now this we could. Interesting. I wonder if you could use like a noise to do this. It would be cool to use like just a noise, just a bass noise. So 3000 is the base of the actual wattage I want, and then it's basically got to just almost go out. It's flickering, but I don't want it to flicker all the way out. Just 100 is fine. So we'll go from like 100, and then it will be 3000, 100. But I also want to variate it, so I don't want to have it exact, because else it's just going to look like this sort of strobe effect. So what we'll do is we'll like grab like this. I'll show you. Let's just get all of these first. Copy all of them, you silly bugger. There we go. Okay, so it's obviously going to be flickering all the way through. There's going to be a lot of flickering. I might have to actually hold up. Let me space this out, because I got a feeling that this is going to be too aggressive. There we go. Wish there was a way to test it without having to go into the rendered mode. So that's cool. It's not too bad. I don't know. Let's grab over here. Okay, let's do that. Oopsie. There. Just gonna move this along. I want to change it just a little bit, so it's not exact. Yes. I just need to delete that one there. Yeah, it's a little better. Just grab this, move it along. There we go. Just adds a little bit of variation. Like I said, it would be cool. I don't actually know how to use like a noise node for this. I'm pretty sure you can use it though. There's a way to do it, I'm sure. All right, I think the light's fine. Let's not worry too much about the light just of yet, because we can always fix it. Put all this stuff back in. I don't know what this cloud is for. Oh, I remember what the cloud is for. Let's put all the smoke and stuff back in. I just kind of wanted to see what he's going to look like with the smoke in here. This is for the back, so we don't need that. And yeah, okay. So again, this is like pre-color grading and stuff like that. And the idea, I actually kind of wanted to like, I don't know, maybe do a water simulation and drip water all over them, because you know how these things are just slimy and nasty. Like that would be pretty cool. But I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think that we're going to probably end it with just this video. I know we haven't done much. It's just because it's an hour. My phone is about to go dead. It's the only way I can read the chat. But then again, I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Let's just see how it goes. I think so far it's pretty cool. I've got him rising up. This is basically just after he's stabbed Ripley. The 6 has to be visible for a little bit, just for the time being, just like that. But also, I think the smoke, definitely we need more smoke. Maybe the lighting needs to be changed a little bit. And I kind of like the lighting. It's got that like, because there's definitely a scene I want to do with the side like this. I mean, look how cool that looks. So we got to have a scene where you can sort of just see this. He's gonna be rising up, I guess, the same kind of thing, just like, you know. But we'll just do it from like a different angle. Definitely think the smoke could definitely be thicker. And we could possibly even, because as you can see, this smoke is kind of going this way. So what I can do is maybe just make the smoke smaller. The smaller, the more dense. Well, not the more dense, the more detailed, sorry. And if I switch off this one, now I can actually see. Let me show you, switch off that as well, what it's actually doing. Also, just remember to switch that off, because you'll be putting keyframes all over the place on things you don't want to put keyframes on. Yeah, it pretty much works. It's in front of the face. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, boys. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, boys? So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, animation is a slow process. A simple scene like this can take up to an hour, like you've seen it take. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. My phone keeps going off a lot. What are you complaining about, bro? What are you complaining about? Apparently my camera, my security camera has picked up motion, which it probably shouldn't have. Let me just check it real quick. But yeah, like I was saying, a small scene like this can take a substantial amount of time. Oh, it looks fine. It doesn't look like anything's there. I got a camera, dudes, like a live camera. I can like look around the property and stuff. It's pretty cool. I don't see anything. I wonder if it's like a bug or something that's like flying past this camera. I have that like on a daily basis, dude. Camera trips out and it's the bugs, bro. It's the bugs. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, with that said, I know we were supposed to sort of do a raw. It's just, I mean, it's been an hour. Your boy got some stuff to do. I want to maybe do a live stream later on regarding Car X Street Boys. We're going to be doing some like no hezzy stuff. I want to get back into also no hezzy. I enjoy no hezzy, but yeah, I mean, I think this is a pretty good start in terms of the reveal of Alien 6, Specimen 6. Look at Ripley, just like I'm sorry, man. So her neck is like split back like that. It's so funny because if okay, let me save this. Let me show you something real quick. Okay, so we did this. We did what we set out to do. We were supposed to do 3 scenes, but 3 scenes are going to take 3 hours. Easy. The raw would probably take 2 hours, just because I want to make this alien roar like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. I know you guys are probably thinking, what the fuck, dude, Tyrannosaurus Rex, it's an alien. Yeah, I really want to, like, make it roar differently to, like, hey, what's up, everybody? Dude, what the hell, dude? I couldn't see all of these comments. What's up, man? What's up, Shadow Wolf? What's up, Joe, man? What's up, boys? Control S every 5 seconds. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, dude. Just using splines and graph editor is your best friend when it comes to smoothing. Yeah. So, like, if you want to smoothen all this stuff, then you're going to have to go into the graph editor and do all of that. I will smoothen out all the frames, but it really doesn't seem that we need to. You guys can tell me if we need to smoothen out. I don't really think we need to smoothen out the frames. I think the frames are fine. It's an alien. Remember, it's an Xenomorph. Its physiology is biomechanical, so it's got that weird I think the hands don't need to move as fast, I guess. I think the hands and the fingers are moving a little too much. So slow that down a little bit. But I think this is a nice way to reveal Alien 6. I was trying to figure out how do we reveal Alien 6 turning into like a Praetorian or into a queen, right? Or the only real, like, cool epic way I could think of it was, you know, he rises up from, like, the smoke after stabbing Ripley. Ripley's clone, by the way. There's gonna be no blood. Okay, well, you guys know it's not gonna be a clone. It's gonna be an android, basically. You know, the robot. But yeah, dude. Let me just check the chat. This is why I like to have the chat on the screen. Yeah, you like my only watcher right now, my dude. I don't know. YouTube's also, it's weird. Sometimes YouTube doesn't, like, for example, if I go into the actual, where you see your stream status and stuff, you can pretty much, there's like, it says there's 5 people watching, but on here it says there's 1 person watching. I don't know. It's very conflicting. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a small little animation video, nothing crazy. Again, like Shifty X2 said, if you guys want to smoothen out your animations, the best thing to do is to just go into the graph editor. You could basically grab, say, a bone. As you can see, you could practically highlight all of them. So let me put this down quickly. You can go Control Tab. You can pretty much highlight all the bones. There's a lot of them. And you can add the modifier and smooth them all out. Whether it's going to be better or not, I know that you're not supposed to smoothen out like all the bones, typically all at once, just depending on what you want to do. If something looks rough, smoothen it out. If it doesn't, then you don't really have to. But you can mess with it. You can actually, like, for example, if you want your arm to, like, if you want to punch somebody in animation and you want to get that motion of impact, you're going to have to go into the graph editor. You can do it in animation, in the normal keyframe editor, but it's going to be really hard. Like, the timeline editor is going to be really difficult to do something like that. With something as simple as this, pretty easy. But yeah. Again, with that said, if you guys enjoyed the video, you know what you got to do. You got to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, consider subscribing. We're probably playing some games later on today or tonight. Car X Streets. We've got Space Marines 2 coming, and we've got Test Drive Unlimited Soda Crown coming. I want to cover pretty much all those games. I've been looking forward to them. And Inzoi as well, the life simulator we're going to be doing as well pretty soon. As soon as we get either early access or when it releases, basically. But I think it's pretty cool. I just actually think that, quite honestly, when he's looking at the camera like this, it should be that the torch is facing the 6, if that makes any sense. But let's put in our industrial smoke to make it look a little cooler. Yeah, I mean, the lighting's a little jank. But I think it looks cool. It's supposed to get that dark vibe. Anyways, cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.